Welcome back to the shipyard. Today we're talking about the Borg Octahedron card pack. This is the new Wave 2 card pack, and we've got 12 cards that are pretty exciting. I do mean that sincerely, not in any kind of a fake, ridiculous being paid to say that, because, well, I'm not actually sponsored. Yeah, bummer. Anyways, our named ship is Queen Vessel Prime. This is the same named ship as the first Queen Vessel Prime, so you can't run both in the same fleet. A little bit of a downer, but they're very different ideas, so you shouldn't want to run both in the same fleet. And if you do ever want to run two octahedrons, well, there's generics for that, and that's okay. This named ship, still 6087, pretty reasonable. 2 Borg slots, tech slot, weapon, 2 crew, 42 points. Same points, no discount there. Regenerate, scan, and target lock on the action bar, so same actions. Only thing that's different, named ability. In phase, add 1 drone token to the captain equipped to this ship. Now, I like this named ability. I don't think it's game-changing. I don't think it's game-breaking. I don't think it's going to see play at the top levels. I don't think it's nationals good. I don't think it's even regionals good. But I think it's fun. I think it's mission playable. I think it's got a potential place in certain OPs. I think it's got good variety for Borg captains. And sometimes that's all you need. I certainly look at it with like the reroll tactical drone, with the feedback tactical drone, with the Borg Queen that does free actions. All of those things make me go, yeah, that's cool. There's some other abilities that use drone tokens. This is passive regeneration of them. It's not a terrible effect. Now, our generic 6086 double Borg Tech weapon crew, so we lose a crew slot, but it's down to 38 points. And this gives us some indication of where they're going once we get the Borg faction pack coming out in like August, September timeline with a sphere. But as for now, this is a generic. It's good ship frame, good maneuver dial, and you're kind of hard pressed to hate it. It's cheaper than a Borg sphere. Actually, I believe it's the same price as a Borg sphere, but now it's a little bit more durable. I'm okay with that. I'd probably still pay for a Borg sphere rather than the octahedron just because I think the sphere might actually be a little more maneuverable. But I'm not going to thumb my nose up at an octahedron if I really want to play it. Alright, our first captain is first, and you get 6 drone tokens. You can spend a drone token to remove 2 time tokens or 1 disable token from an upgrade equipped to this ship. So first is literally the get things going captain. Now, he's 4 points. That's a little pricey. But to have 6 uses of do more stuff, it's not terrible. And especially on builds where you're stealing stuff, they come over with disables or time tokens, where you've got a build that needs to re-enable stuff. This has potential. I think Captain's Chair does it better, but that's only disables. That is your resource slot. First, yeah, I don't love him, but he's a Borg captain that I go, I could maybe see him coming into play somewhere down the road. He's got potential with some weapon builds that rely on time tokens. We'll see how it all plays out. The tactical drone in this, though. This one I really like. 6 drone tokens. And then combat phase. If an opposing ship is within range, and that range is 1 to 2, spend a drone token. Place a battle station token beside this ship. And all of that's 3 points. Yeah, I really think that that's got a lot of potential. Granted, it's 3 points, but the tactical drone's like 2 points for 4 drones. And this is 3 points for skill 6. You're going to go down, but you've got a ship now that can bring it back up. You've got other abilities to come back up. Captain skill is not as huge as it used to be. I like the tactical drone. I really do. There's other ways to get battle stations on Borg. Now you've got the in-faction way, and that eases a lot of tension. Our first crew is Neonatal Borg. 1 per ship. Add 1 crew slot to this ship's upgrade bar. So already our Neonatal Borg is paying for itself. At 2 points, not terrible. If this ship is equipped to a Borg ship, you may have Borg crew upgrades fill this ship's tech or Borg upgrade slots. That's pretty cool. It's not the absolute best card, but it's 2 points to get a ton of flexibility. Borg crew, not the be-all end-all, but in this pack we're getting some pretty good crew. You know, with a faction pack on the horizon, we could get a lot more Borg crew that really make things work a lot better. So, Neonatal Borg, a card I think is okay now, but a card that I think could be a whole lot better in about 6 months. Our next crew, second, unique, 4 points. Activation phase. Once per game, discard the captain equipped to the ship. Very thematic. Perform an action as a free action. Then place 4 drone tokens on this card. This captain becomes this ship's captain. I think it's overpriced because a free action it's okay. Killing the captain, it's got potential, but then a 4 drone token captain, it's not that great. And 4 points is a lot to pay for that kind of an ability. So, love seeing Icheb in the game, even though it's second. But right now, I feel like he's far too limited. There's potential. I know there's some things where you really do want to get rid of your captain, but not quite there yet. Next up, we have Masotti. Whenever the effect of a crew upgrade would target this ship, discard this card and target that crew upgrade. Disable the target crew upgrade and cancel its effect. So she is 2 points, unique, and you will be hearing a ton more about her because she is the protect card that we have never quite imagined we would ever get. And she's scary good. Absolutely scary good. Targeting a ship is a wide net to cast. So any crew that targets, she says, no, you don't. And by the way, your crew's disabled. And then if you have a Masotti onto a Masotti, it's this whole game of ping pong, which is fascinating. But yeah, Masotti, I would be shocked if half the field isn't running it at Nationals. Absolutely shocked. Next up, we have 1. Unique, 4 points, action, discard this card. For each damage this ship suffers this game round, disable one of its active shields instead of destroying it. If the ship has no active shields, damage is applied normally. So this is very much like the one we saw in the Scout 255 booster. There is a token for 1 to remind people that you've used 1. That's kind of nice. I don't know that it was entirely necessary, but nevertheless, there it is. I guess it's to remind people that 1 persists. I like 1. You got to have a lot of ways to boost your shields, or have a lot of shields to begin with. But yeah, 1's there. Our elite talent is 1 per ship, only 2 points, and anytime you get a Borg talent that's cheap, I am paying attention. It's Neurotransponder. Whenever a battle station, evade, scan, or aux power token is placed beside this ship, you must discard this card. So have fun target locking. Also, this can only go on a Borg ship, with a Borg captain. That's the Borg circle and the Borg square. Means Borg ship, Borg captain, in that order. Each other friendly ship within range, and that's 1 to 2, that has a neurotransponder upgrade equipped to it must also place a token of the same type beside it if it does not already have one. And then they would also be subject to discarding the card. So, essentially, it's a means of getting a bunch of free tokens once, but somebody can mess your day up if they can get you an Ox first. Yeah, really, you're limited to target locking for a while. I'm not entirely sure how much I like this. I feel like there's a build that can exploit it. I'm just not quite sure what it is yet. I need to think a lot more about it. But then again, I probably need to buy more card packs in order to fully flesh out that fleet, so I need to think about it before I ever buy more. Kind of a catch-22. All right, our weapon is Tractor Beam. This can only be equipped to a ship with a 360 arc. That's not a bad restriction. The attack value of this weapon is equal to the ship's primary weapon value. I like that. 5 points, range 1 to 2. Well, it's cheaper than the old Tractor Beam. Attack, discard this card and target an opposing ship. For each crit that would deal damage to the defending ship's hull, you may instead steal 1 tech or crew upgrade from the defending ship, ignoring this ship's restrictions. This is really interesting because what that means is that you don't inflict the crit on them. You steal their stuff. So this is best utilized as a killing blow, and then all those splash over crits that go to waste, you're stealing their stuff, and you're getting use out of them, and you're still killing them. And I like that. I don't know that I'm willing to pay 5 points for that, but I like that it exists. Ultimately, I think this card is mission good. I'd love playing it in casual games because it feels super thematic. It feels like the Borg, but I can't depend on it in competitive play. It's too expensive for something that ultimately I say, that's cool. Still, I don't harbor ill will against the card. Second to last card, Technological Analysis. This is a 4-point tech that can, again, only go on a 360 arc ship. Combat phase. Spend 1 drone token and target an opposing ship at range 1 to 3. Discard 1 battle station, evade, scan, or target lock token beside the target ship. I really like this. I might even run Locutus for this just because he has 9 drone tokens. You can't make me, though. I'll probably run a Borg Queen. I like this card, though. I really like this card. I think this is the final piece of the mutiny, the EM pulse, the just full action economy denying build that can just shut your opponent down, and they have to beat you on pure dice rolls and attacks. And if you throw enough attack cancellations and other muck up the works cards in there, they're just going to be frustrated. It's a frustration card. And that's okay. Those are okay sometimes. Last card in this pack, Threat Analysis. It's a 1-point Borg upgrade. Action, place 2 time tokens on this card. Place a battle station token beside this ship. I love it. Battle stations every other turn? Yes, please. For 1 point, even better. So, overall, the Borg get a couple of ways to get battle stations. I like the named ship. I think this is a card pack that says, hey, Queen Vessel Prime, we needed to do some more to help that class. I'd love to see one of these for the Tactical Cube. I think that still needs a little bit more help, but we're coming there. The Soong also need the help. The Soong type assimilator, but that's okay. We know we've got that Borg faction pack coming. and that will be the biggest help to the Borg. For now, I can say that the Borg are back. Oh yes, they're back. And yeah, so overall, I really like the pack. I think it's definitely worth getting one of. I don't see a huge need to get multiples at this point. It wouldn't be terrible if you got a second one, because there are some uses for a second one. Threat analysis, technological analysis, those are both good. Neurotransponder in a second, that's not terrible to have on another ship. Neonatal Borg might have flexibility, but the rest of the cards, you're looking at uniques. So, yeah, I definitely think 1 is good, 2 might be good, but yeah, there we go. That's the octahedron pack. Everything is actually spelled correctly this time, so that's a big plus too. No more octahedrons. All right, on that note, I'm out. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, we'll see you around the shipyard. Take care.